Yeah. Um,
Anything you read on PFF that's about the breakdown of the players, scouting, and stuff like that, like the PFF
yeah,
draft guide, that's all him
that's all
and a
him.
few other people that work with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast.
But again, like when you become so good, I mean, there's money to be had out there.
Yeah, he had a sip of tea at Notre Dame. He played wide receiver for Notre Dame when he was like 19 and 20.
But like, yeah, and Austin Gale is good too. I mean,
I actually like Austin Gale a lot.
yeah, their takes on draft and like they go
Wanted a
heavy
freak
on
show.
draft. This is kind of their part of the year.
Shit.
So he's got a
Place is
good
crawling.
point in there. Um,
I ain't gonna lie. The second playthrough of this,
Shit, I don't need more
this
ammo.
game, I
What
thought
are
it
you
was
thinking? Anybody wants
underrated
a
when I
bite, I
played
think.
it.
You just fly
Second
down
time
slow.
playing this, I'm like,
As
man,
many
this
of the
game
bombs you
is
want.
as good as
And
I thought it
by
was.
going through the back, down that hill, find the garage.
Shit.
All right, you just give me a
And
few minutes
I
to find
only
the
played
part
it
that
for like
I
an
need.
hour
We
the
ride
other
back,
day.
we ride the hell out. After I kill a few of the bastards.
Swear to God, you got a death wish.
I already listened to it.
Like I said, not tonight.
Information on the mail, but I actually wanted to because actually it was really funny, and they were just saying stories about like how a lot of the stories
Goddamn news.
were
Go on.
in the
Get out
beginning
of here, you
on the
little shits.
PFF and like the startup of PFF, and I thought those stories were really interesting.
Yeah.
Like a dude coming in and is like, yo, okay, I know you guys are doing this NFL thing, but like, can we get this college thing done too? And
Yeah.
like really evaluate the college thing, and like
Another bounty.
what they had said was like, that's really putting your
Here's
cards
this.
on the table. Like, yo, can we get this done? And like, can we really make this? And this is the crazy thing. You're getting all the FBS schools to get their data. Every NFL team buys their data. CBS Sports buys their data. NFL uses their data. I mean, everyone is using their data. They basically set the standard on analytics, analysis. That's fucking amazing. And in the short time that they did it, that's amazing. I mean, that's really that dude who's from England was like, yo, came in and bought it and was like, yo, can we get all this done? And they were like, we'll try. And basically, they were like, we had no life, but like, hey, we did the data, we analyzed the game, we analyzed the players, and like every time we had special teams.
Right.
Like,
Do you,
I find that to be amazing.
what the fuck? I was going to say something based off what you said. No, I can't think of it. Uh, so obviously people could sit there and say, "Oh well, you ever sit around and you tell someone, you show someone simple analytics and things that truly tie into the game that mathematically make sense. People will look at you like you're absolutely retarded, and they'll be like, "Oh, but the analytics don't tell the whole story." PFF, I hear so many times like Adam and other guys be like, "Oh, well, what about this?" PFF is trying to study all these physical things that happen on the football field. They're trying to test the things that everyone thought was untestable. Like, for example, linebackers. A lot of dudes out here love these linebackers that rack up all these fucking tackles and shit. But the real question you got to ask yourself is that linebacker getting a lot of tackles because he's that good? Or is he getting it because the defense is that bad and he's just fucking making clean-up tackles? The real mark of a real linebacker is efficiency, understanding where the ball's going, meeting the ball at the line of scrimmage, the point of attack, scraping and making real tackles, not giving up 3 or 4, 5 yards down the field, and then you get tackles. Like Blake Martinez got a lot of tackles. He only had 1 year where he scored over 70 in run defense because he's making 100 tackles down the fucking field. Same thing with wide receivers. So a lot of people just look at catches and yards and run after catch. Now, run after catch is important, but PFF literally studies how quick dudes get in and out of their breaks down to the millisecond, how much yards of separation per break release. Like, they're measuring how wide open dudes get off routes and stems and all kinds of shit, man-to-man, cover 2, cover 3. It's like, people don't understand how deep they're testing these people, but they don't. The problem is, we live in a fucking society where everyone likes to fucking think they're super smart, but they can't even fucking read. It's like, if you want to talk shit about the formulas and what PFF's doing, go tell me what the formula's testing for before you come and tell me it's bullshit. None of these dudes in the chat can do that. I can. But that takes time. That takes time. They're not always right. Right.
So like, I came in kind of like tiptoeing into the room, like around the corner, making sure there was no sitting. That's kind of the way I looked at it, and what I realized is when they explained how they go after the data, I was like, oh. No. This is not social media. This is not like, oh, put a couple numbers in and see what it pops out or whatever. No. They're studying every single bit of tape. So, like, they watch a roll of tape. They're watching the left tackle, the left guard. They're watching the center. They're watching the right guard. They're watching the tackle. They're watching, analyzing the data of the offense. They're analyzing the data of how the quarterback processes. They're seeing how the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
All this stuff.
Stay up there, and we'll get along just fine.
Okay. If it was just surface data, like, oh, okay, this team is running.
Yeah.
But you listen to the tailgate show, you listen to all that stuff. They're breaking down all the aspects of it. They're like, okay, he comes off this, he does that, whatever. And they got dudes that just break down the data. And again, all those dudes that are on those shows that are talking, they were dudes that when they first got to PFF, they were doing that stuff. They were breaking down the film. They were literally breaking down minute stuff of the film and being complete on how they do it. So these guys, they're not just talking to you just from some like, oh, let me go check the data. No. These were the guys that were breaking down the film. And I'm like, okay, this is different. I'm thinking that they're breaking down everything. They're breaking down, a left tackle their get off. They're breaking down a left tackle's arm length. They're breaking down a left tackle's like combine numbers.
How much they let the pocket collapse. All these other, there's a lot of shit that goes into the offensive lineman.
Yeah, and think about the data. Like, there's some dudes in here that are left tackles that have really short arms. So really, the data or just my eye test is saying you don't take that dude there. You just pump him into the guard position. But they already created the data that shows that's not necessarily true. You don't have to necessarily throw them into the inside.
Right.
There's actually outliers that actually they're comparable to that you can keep them on the outside. And there's also outliers that they have in data that shows.
Deke, how's it going, brother? You ready?
Not yet. Still gotta find a way to Willie's garage. Gotta get a fuel pump inside.
Hurry your ass up. I rode past one of those, what the hell do you call them? The shit that rippers put up.
Sigils.
Yeah. It means they're up here somewhere.
Raise your dude on the inside and got all this done for cheap. But like they have the data, they control the data, their ownership of the data, and it's like once because I was just like, okay, there's definitely data you can mark up, but you can't quantify hustle data, especially in football. But they attack so much different minute stuff that you can actually almost get to the hustle data. Like,
Right.
is not going to give you
Position of play, is he out of position? Recovery speed.
and that's and listen to like Mike and Sam Mobson and looking
My boy Steve Palazzolo.
Steve Palazzolo, and then they do a great thing. Steve and Sam do this great thing where they allow incoming
Yeah, that's right.
and they break down the this is why we might because he made this play or this play. It really wasn't him, it was more the wide receiver made the play. You gotta be honest, the wide receiver made that play happen.
Right.
Like Kirk Cousins throw the shit down the field, like his grade is low, but Kirk Cousins throws like when they do the 30-point comeback. Kirk Cousins throwing in the spot, but he was throwing it to a spot. Justin Jefferson's the one climbing up and down the
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Average grade.
Right.
Justin Jefferson that gets the amazing fucking grade. He was doing all the fucking work. He was doing all the
And so what it ends up coming down to is this. The only thing that the dudes that are pro game, like pro that are not PFF, especially like the players, they would argue that since PFF is grading what someone does on a given play, they would make the argument, do you have people that know football enough to cultivate an educated opinion on what happens at each position on a given play? Like, guys like Taylor Lewan get butthurt over their fucking grades, and then they're like, but what is your, how would you say, I don't even know the word for it, like, what gives you the right to think that you can have a good educated opinion on what happens on a given play? Like, and I do understand, I'd like to look deeper beyond that, like how they are collecting the actual data, what goes into that, because, like, Luan does make some good points, even though he's being a butthurt Punani. Like, for example, does PFF know what style of play is being run? Does PFF take into account what type of offense they're running? Like, for example, if an offensive lineman runs a zone play and they attack an area of the zone, right, you're making a guess of a play call as a head coach, and your tackle might end up going to an area on the field and not having anyone to block based off what the defense ran. And it's like, could you possibly give that tackle? Could you perceive his play to be a negative play, even in actuality it could have been a neutral play? Or maybe in real life there was no assignment there in the first place, and that's why it looks like he didn't do anything. So I guess the NFL players are like, who are they? Do they really understand what's going on out on the football field? And I don't know if that's a cop-out or not.
Boozer, you there? I found the part. I'm heading out to the highway.
Deep hot. Rippers! Rippers! No, no, not half! Oh! Ah, shit!
Rippers. Boozer? Boozman? God damn it.
Let him make mistakes and shit.
Hang on, Boozman. I'm coming. Oh, shit. Rippers.
Get off me!
I hear him.
Bitches! Like
These tats are dead symbols of a dead man. Dead symbols of the lost.
Get off me! Bitches! Biker man!
You must be brought low, biker man.
Yeah.
You are lost, and we are found. We will show you. You are not one of the found. You are the lost. You are lost. Get low. Get low.
Rippers. Son of a bitch.
And he knew that a certain team was gonna run a play that was a guaranteed fucking play.
These tats are dead symbols of a dead man. Dead symbols of the lost.
Hey! Over here! Sons of bitches, get off him! Ripper assholes, come on!
Right.
Boozer. I'm gonna kill them all. Boozer. Fucking come on. Let me help you up. No, you got it. Get up. Fucking rippers. Gotta go. It's like they were waiting for me or something. Fuck. I didn't see them and then they were on me. Okay. Come don't look at it. Goddamn arm. I'm serious. Don't look at it. God! Don't look at it. Get on the bike. Oh, shit. Go, go!
And what I got from that with like Dominique Foxworth was there's a different level of player.
Right.
Goes after it. Yeah, can make you like we're talking about let's say Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey's a different fucking level. So Taylor Lewan is talking on a space that you don't know what we're running and how we're doing this. But you're not holding Champ Bailey into that box.
Oh, then on top of that,
Yeah.
on top of that, he lied. On top of that, he was like spreading rumors that the PFF guys take bribes from agents to boost their fucking, and they called him out on him.
Let me make sure it's all clear.
Screw that. There's a bunk calling my name.
Alright, pretty much like we left it.
Yeah.
Not like there's much to steal. Just gonna reintroduce myself.
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna go out, find some shit for your arm, get my bike. You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
People have been jumped into our face, but in the end, the like really the data doesn't lie. It's just like, hey, you're in a particular system. Maybe you don't work in that system. There's an ability for you to move on and get into a better system, but
Good.
like,
I'll head over to that Nero checkpoint. They gotta have sterile bandages and painkillers.
Don't leave my bike there.
No. I'm gonna be going out on foot while it's still light out. Hey,
really what
got some ammo if you need it.
is, like,
In the footlocker by the
you
door.
guys are butthurt
Thanks.
over the fact
Yes.
you're just an average
Don't take my
or
shotgun.
below average dude. It's not on us that we have to
boozer
grade
right-
you better to make you feel better. Maybe,
All right.
maybe what you were butthurt about
Thank
it.
you. Thanks, brother. Just
Average to
feel kind of naked without
And
it.
listen, there's certain positions in the NFL where teams are so desperate for talent. Those positions, it's like, relax, Taylor Wan. You've already been overpaid, and make no mistake about it, you'll probably get another good 2 or 3 year contract because you're a solid tackle, but you're not. You're not fucking like. Who's the dude, Trent Williams, who has almost 100 grade every year? You're not him. And that's why you're fucking butthurt. It's like, go sit down somewhere, go take a 2 or 3 year contract to be solid on some bad team, and then retire. Shut up.
But he's acting as if like PFF is taking money out of his pocket.
Yeah.
And that
It's like, come on.
come on,
Like, shut up.
be honest. You like the data is basically putting you. Let's be honest. You're being put in a good space based on the data. It's
Right.
not putting you in a bad space. You're not out here making $300,000 a year.
Right.
So like let's be honest about it.
Ooh. They fit.
He's only butthurt because you at the place that they value you at. But that doesn't make you a Hall of Famer.
Right.
You got to calm down. And to sit here and say that, listen, if it wasn't PFF, there would be some type of grading system that would grade you as just as good.
Right.
Like, relax. I mean, it's been going on for years. I think that they're over critiqued and they just
Damn it,
they automatically
Boozer,
think
your
that
arm's
they're
not gonna be
making the
fine.
money that they should make, which is just a
Son of a
delusional
bitch.
space.
I gotta find
Listen,
something for his arm.
You're a lineman. You're gonna get probably overall paid.
Yeah, you're
less
going to
than
get
everybody
paid.
else. You're not an edge rusher that's gonna get fucking boosted
And
dollars.
in today's NFL, linemen are getting paid way more now.
Right, it's not a like.
I could put it in a closet or something, man.
Off. Like it's just the idea that they're getting paid off. Just it wouldn't make. And think about it. It wouldn't make sense for them because they're even if they got paid off, they're not making any money. They're not making any
Right.
money closer to you. It just doesn't make any sense. And it would collapse the whole thing. It's just.
Yep.
I think it's a preliminary idea when
Hold on a sec, Tom. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
cruising for a bruising. Yes. Yes. Bottom line is, PFF is trying to do what all the fucking Cheeto finger nerds act like no one's trying to do. I'm sick of it being like fucking argument, a talking point in the fucking chat.
Well, I think like he's making an argument that didn't stick. You know what I mean? It's like they take into account you're blocking. You're blocking upfield. You're looking at the defender. You're hand fighting.
Bye, baby. I love you. Have fun.
Stuff. But they're also taking into account that you don't know what's going on behind you. And that's where I think where they get it all wrong. It's like, especially linemen, it's like we take into account that you don't know what's going on behind you. Your quarterback rolls out to the left. You're a left tackle. Your quarterback rolls out outside of you. So you're having this hand fight and trying to battle with this dude. You obviously can't turn around and look and like, oh, let me see where my quarterback is or whatever. And again, the advantage is the edge rusher that you're trying to block because he sees everything fucking in front of him. So they take into account that you don't see that. And that, let's say if you're covering that dude for like 3-4 seconds, they're giving you the credit for that. They're not discrediting you for, oh, like, the edge rusher got the sack. It's like they're saying, listen, the lineman did what he was supposed to do. He held the block for like, let's say 4 or 5 seconds. The pocket broke down. The quarterback rolled out.
What the hell?
It wasn't your fault.
Boozer, are you awake?
Happened to be on
Yeah,
that
Deke.
side,
What's up?
I just saw someone sneaking around the safe house.
What the hell? What's he doing?
No idea. I'm gonna follow him. See if there's some more where he came from. Deacon out.
Well, you don't know what coverage we're running. You don't have to. Because they actually take into account that you weren't looking behind you to see what was going on. I think it's just like, it's just a pity party because
Sour grapes.
They want to be graded so that they get into the Hall of Fame. You're not Hall of Fame worthy. Calm down.
And at the end of the day, your PFF grade's not going to determine your Hall of Fame candidacy. Are you kidding me? Eli's PFF grades are average, and he's going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback because he's won Super Bowls.
So what'd you find? It's just like I said. Those drifters we saw riding on the same bike. They're holding up just up the road.
All that shit into account.
No shit.
Hell of a setup. Some kind of lookout
So-
tower got the fence and
It's
everything.
a super
I was
lame
finna take it.
argument.
Sounds pretty sweet.
And like those the whole thing, oh, you pay people off.
Kill the sons of bitches.
And then you got the guys in our group chat that are like, no PFF-ing, and they talk shit. It's like, it's because you guys don't want to have an actual conversation. So,
Fuck you guys.
or it's because they love to throw PFF up when it's their players, though, right?
Right. Well, again, give me better data.
Yeah.
You don't have it.
What's up?
No, because to them the data don't matter until it matters for them. I'm a firm believer that most people, their convictions fucking change depending on how convenient it is for them anyways, so.
Again, my idea that most people are innately. Not everyone, but most people.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, they're evil. But, yeah, I mean, people's ideas waffle based upon if it mirrors their ideas. Yeah, they'll waffle around. Again, like Adam's idea that like Chicago is gonna run the NFC North because they have the best rushing offense and the best rushing quarterback is just asinine to me. But okay.
Now. You said that they would have the best offense.
You said with Justin Fields and the weapons they would have the best offense.
Yep.
I said, but I said Fields has to make a significant jump. And what I prefaced it was is Kirk Cousins threw for over 4,000 yards.
Yeah.
1,000 yards rushing is still 3,000 yards short of passing Kirk Cousins with total yardage. Like, stop it.
Right.
Stop it. I don't care who you add. You got to show me that he can throw the ball consistently. And they're setting up that offense to do that.
Right.
Because, of course, they say that they're doing that. But that's not what they're running. Again, the data shows that that's not what's going to be the case.
Yeah, buddy.
They're going to lead that league. We're going to lead that division off and I said, there's no working way. I was like, I'll bet you on that shit. That won't happen. I was like, it's either between Kirk Cousins and fucking Jared Goff.
Right. And then these guys like to talk about things that team players that supposedly were lost by other teams and stuff. They don't know what they're talking about when it comes to that stuff. They can't even name a lot of the players on these teams. They lost so much, and it's like you can't even name what they lost. You don't even know what they have. Like they lost one wide receiver. They still have fucking Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jamison Williams who complement each other. It's like, all right.
Okay.
They hate Lamb so much, but it's like...
Which is hilarious.
But he puts up numbers. You can hate him, but, like, don't discredit him because he's the best receiver on that team.
Right.
Oh,
That's why they hate him.
Right.
Because he's good. Speaking of that, I was watching highlights of CD Lamb today, dude, and he's just so good.
I mean, that's coming from a person that doesn't have, like, a number one wide receiver on the fucking outside.
Yeah, dude, he would, if CD Lamb played for the Giants, you know how much of a volume share he would get? Like, he'd be doing his fucking thing, and they'd be like, ooh.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, CD, man.
Followers here.
It's like, all right, shut
Sons
up.
of bitches. Stay the hell off O'Leary Mountain.
That's fine.
Boozer, I found the camp.
Adam didn't say that shit when CD Lamb was lighting them up.
Like we were saying before, it's time to start.
That shit was funny.
Let's get your arm fixed up.
Yeah,
and
that
don't worry
was
about hitting the road. I'm gonna be heading to my bike, deacon out. Oh, damn freakers.
Dude, the game against the Giants where CeeDee Lamb crushed them, and then he had like that one play, back-to-back plays. He had the one play where he caught the ball, ran his corner over, and almost ran through the safety for a touchdown. Then on the very next play, they threw him the dirty one-handed catch for a touchdown. Shit was dirty. CD.
Again, like, I'll look at both sides of it. You know, there's the eye test, there's the analytics test, but just having hot takes to have hot takes. Like, are you looking at the numbers? Are you looking at stuff? Are you looking at the Are you just saying shit because you don't like it so much? You don't like the team.
Well, mostly they just say shit because they don't
Give us
like the
something
fucking
freaks.
player of the team.
It's the goddamn rain. Why is it always raining?
Like, always banging on Cleveland. I'm like, So he's the best red zone threat.
Where the hell am I? I gotta be getting close.
Any player in the last 5 years. Most touchdowns. Most red zone attempts to any single player. Like, calm down, dude. You worried about his whiteness?
Hey, listen. Only white people can be racist. How dare you! Mel Gibson, how dare you! What'd you think I didn't? What'd you think I wasn't gonna ask him? You think I was gonna ask my therapist? Shit's great. And below me.
Gotta get to my bike.
I deserve to be blown. Before the fucking jacuzzi. Dude, he's breathing. You didn't think I was gonna ask my therapist? Dude, he's a boss. That's my fucking spirit animal right there.
I gotta get close.
That was me when I was like 22. Chelsea lucked out. I deserve to be blown.
This is it. This is where we left it.
Before the jacuzzi. How dare you! Dude, amen. Amen, brother. That's what being a Christian's all about. Affairs, dog.
That whole level of phoniness.
You know what I'm saying? Being a Christian is about doing the fucking opposite of what you're supposed to do. That's been my experience. Knowing Christians. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, I used to work with a dude who was like a diehard Christian.
You're from Coblin's camp?
And this dude's ex-wife married him, and she had her own 2 children. So he takes this woman in, marries her, stepdad to her 2 kids. She ended up divorcing him not long after because he was performing exorcisms on the kids. Yeah, dude, and like he actually opened up and talked to me about it one time, and he was like, "Yeah, they had demons in them." I was like, "Yo, this dude's fucking crazy."
God damn it! I didn't take your bike, man. I swear. I'm not gonna kill you. Stop running. You gotta ask Copeland. I don't know nothing. Hey, my bike. I didn't do nothing. Oh God damn it! All right, now I'm gonna kill you. Boozer, you there?
Yeah, D. Get your bike?
Nope. Copeland's men got to it before I did. I'm heading to his camp. Beacon out.
I love how you call it the church. Right.
disabled, handicapped, deranged people. Also, people got demons in them. Okay, so if someone has a demon, what makes you think that?
Hey, John, is that you? Some son of a bitch stole my bike!
Know nothing about that. You gotta go talk to Van.
I could self-figure myself.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed.
On YouTube, get a little DIY video, and I get this demon right out. No, you're a fucking idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing. And yes,
That shit's funny.
if I rolled up as my kid and this dude is performing an exorcism,
That's all I got today.
I got to tell my wife, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Hello there.
You're done. You're out of here.
Hey there.
That's fucking funny.
Hey, nice.
And that's
Yep,
the problem.
I'll be around.
I'm not looking for trouble
Because I'm
today.
a child of God. I'm self-appointed.
Hey, Manny. Hey, I haven't seen you around lately. You've been too busy to notice. Nose down.
That's the
Work
scary
hard, they
thing,
feed you.
Yeah, camper's life.
exorcism.
Yeah, camper's life. I read a book once. Zen and the Art of Bike Repair. You ever read it?
No, I didn't have a lot of time for books back in the day.
Shit's
Ran
fucking
a
funny.
shop. Farewell.
Whatever.
Made all the grease
He was
monkeys
dead ass
free.
serious. He didn't blink or
Being a
nothing. He
mechanic
was like, yeah,
requires
demons
great
in him.
peace of mind. Said,
Okay,
try working on an empty stomach. How to
Mike, get
focus
the fuck away.
Manny, I'm looking for a bike.
Yeah? Oh,
Who the fuck appointed
you don't want that one.
to be
Why
doing
not?
exorcism?
It just came off the truck. I mean, some dumb son of a bitch left it out in the shit. Rusted up good.
He was like,
It rode hard, too. The fool that rode it didn't know shit about bikes.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Shot the hell this one. He just partied it out.
I would have just
Didn't
fucking
even have a
punched her
fuel
in the
pump.
fucking
You could've
nose.
used
That's
that.
what I would have done.
Fuel pump like this one.
Okay.
Like this one, Manny.
Okay. See, now
Yeah,
when I
you
said
know those
fool,
kids are probably
what I
fucking
meant was
traumatized.
The fools that brought that bike in, see, they didn't tie that shit down properly, so they left it like rattling around back there.
Geek,
And
let's talk.
No, you're average. You're nobody.
Looks like you had some trouble. Got hit hard
You're
last
like
night.
Kyle.
Rippers
We
game.
have given you $1 million to the
Twice now they've been up
Oh
here.
yeah, that no,
Some say
they call that the $1 million puss.
Out in
They
the
call
shit,
that.
folks say a lot of things.
It's like
Folks around here take care of their own.
that better be some
Days without food.
but like, don't be an
See how
idiot.
it is.
some unicorn pussy.
Lake not holding out?
Get a fair amount of trout. Lake's fed by snowmelt. No one left to stock with fish. Gonna run out sooner or later.
Like everything else.
Did I tell you I found Kyle's doppelganger
The
on
old
fucking
man
Facebook?
Built deer blinds out.
And dude, someone on my people you may know, and I sent it to Adam. He hasn't responded to it yet, but you'll die. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna send it to you. Oh, I got rid of it. Hold on. No, I can get it off. I can get it off Adams. He hasn't responded to it yet.
Well, he's on some kick. That
Dude,
he's
fucking kill me.
save the world one at a time by starting with his mom. Good luck with that shit.
There you go. Look at this dude. At a quick glance, it looks just like Kyle, don't it?
Hold on, I got it. I'm waiting for this message to come through. I love your laugh. You're like, oh god.
Does it look like Kyle?
Yeah.
Salt licks below. Take them off clean. Some winners had so much venom.
Didn't think that was legal. Deer baiting back in the day.
My old man had always wondered. The United States
I bet you found
was
him.
me, but
You only
he
see
was
us now. America, land of the free.
We are that.
unsaved for like somewhere in Minnesota or something. Some type of lower level college. I was like, this dude is me just with acne.
Saw Leon the other day.
Yeah?
He was bringing me something.
Is that right?
You're like, Dad, do you have any other kids?
Folks here in a lot of pain, Deke.
Oh, Leon.
It's funny.
Tug said that he took off. No one's seen him.
Tell you what. You find his stash. You bring it to me. To me, Deke. You do that, well, we'll see what we can do for you.
The bike that your men stole, that your men partied out.
Salvage, Deke. Salvage.
All right. I'll try to keep that in mind.
By the way, nice hat.
What?
No, this one.
Don't you ever
Now,
touch
hold on. Leon wore a hat like this, didn't he?
Cool. I swear to God.
Don't. You want to do business in my camp? You start doing some runs for me.
Poop. Ah, shit. Okay. I'm here anyway. What do you got?
Now that's more like it. A group of drifters has been harassing my supply runs. They've moved into the radio tower west of O'Leary Mountain. Isn't that your backyard?
No, it's not, but I'll take care of them.
I thought you might.
All that Adam shit and that class and again, it's like this thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna put her in her place. She wants to around.
I guess no one's taking our guns away now, are they? Birthday, Cope.
Definitely could be interesting.
Guess he,
No, good luck. Listen, he left, or like, we sat and talked afterwards, and I was like, I'll put money out. I mean, we're willing to put money down of when she was gonna bail. Like, someone was like, she gonna bail after the first hour. Put money down on that. Like, I wouldn't stop at that. I was like, my bet is she won't come back from the next fucking show. Fuck that shit. I was narcissistic like that. I wouldn't waste my fucking time. Fuck that. But there was actually bets. There was actually people like, she won't last the first fucking hour. I was like,
But Deke,
I believe you.
hold up. I just want to say how sorry I am. I didn't know, I swear.
You have any idea how much time I put into that bike? It was a drifter bike, Manny.
I know. I'll make it up to you, I swear. I put together a new one.
You call this piece of shit a bike?
I know. It's not... Look, I'll keep an eye out for more parts. I'll hook you up. I swear.
Okay, and what about my custom gas tank, Manny? You know, the one that I got from my dead wife. You gonna keep an eye out for that one, too?
Jesus, Deke, I'm sorry.
Just get the fuck out of my way.
Hey, man. I don't want no trouble.
Whatever you say, man.
Hold on.
Jesus, this isn't a goddamn bike. Booster, you there?
Yeah, Deke.
How you doing? How's the arm?
We're at the now show, okay?
I'm still gonna head to that Nero checkpoint, find some sterile bandages.
Jana's son was having on Saturday. So Angela was moving out of her apartment because obviously she got divorced from Melissa. So she was in her apartment. So she was moving into her new girlfriend's place, who's got a house. So she asked Gavin to help her out. So instead of Gavin coming to Gabriel's birthday party, he was helping move Angela, like, you know, making multiple trips on that Saturday.
It's something.
So Angela had no intention.
Sure, whatever. I'm gonna go out. Make sure the mountain's clear.
No, those are third-degree burns. You stay there, you rest, okay? I'll be there as soon as I can.
I guess. You know, I could use something for the pain.
Yeah, I guess I'll see what I can find, I guess. This is it. The near checkpoint. I gotta find some shit for boozers.
Yikes, that sucks.
Bingo. Here it is.
Settle this problem. She said $200. Gavin was like, okay, I'll pay you $200. So, but he told Gretchen, was like, don't say nothing. Hey, I paid it. You know what? That's what she felt that was worth for blah, blah, blah. So, Adam and Gavin had a run-in because Adam had gotten a job for Gavin at the restaurant.
Yeah, I know that whole story.
Okay. So, when Adam found out about what happened, Adam was saying how, like, Gavin's immature, doesn't want to grow up, blah, blah, blah. Gretchen's out here protecting him, or whatever. And I didn't think that at all. I thought, hey, Gavin asked, she said $200, Gavin paid up.
Right.
That's a man. That's being a man. Like, okay, like, hey, what's it gonna cost to settle this debt? I know it fell off my truck, whatever. And he paid the debt, and he said, hey, that's it. I don't want any trouble. His mom asked, hey, how did it go? He told her, but he was like, listen, I don't want no trouble. I don't want you to bring up nothing, but this is what went down. But it's what it is, what it is. I paid her $200, whatever. So Adam goes on this big diatribe. I'm sitting right there. He's going on this diatribe that how how Gavin is like immature and he gets what he gets and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, that's not even the case.
Gotta find some gas.
Gavin paid up. He didn't have to do that.
Right.
That's a man that does that. I own up to my debt.
Right.
Just because you and him have a problem does not mean like he's immature. Like you're the one acting kind of immature. I didn't say
Got to
that,
be
but I was
spiteful.
Right. No, he paid up. He didn't say nothing about it, and he wanted to move on from it. So, here's the back end of the story. That hutch was a used hutch that Angela bought.
Ooh.
Never paid anywhere close to $200 for that
Yikes.
thing.
So she kind of swindled him.
So, the new girlfriend and her fixed the hutch. She put the hutch on eBay or online and selling it for $250. And then when
swindling.
So she told someone, oh, it's like it's whatever. She's like
Swindling.
So you're taking your nephew that helped you out, that you were never gonna pay. You were never gonna pay him for the gas and the multiple trips to help you move out. But then you're gonna take him for $200. Now you're gonna ask for $250. So you're gonna get $450 for that fucking hutch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, your family, not just any old like. Because really, family could have told you, yo, go hire someone to move you over there. That's not our fucking problem. But then, at the same time, a family member was having a birthday party. He decided to skip that to help you the fuck out.
That's interesting.
And then you take $200 fucking off of him.
Basically, yeah.
That's how they roll.
That's wild.
And then when the evidence is presented in front of someone, The other family member is saying how Gavin is fucking immature, and that's what he deserves.
Well, yeah, like as if he deserves it. That's what's right is right. That's crazy.
That side, yo, that side of that family, I'm like, no.
Okay.
Like, Adam and how, when Kyle, so when Kyle came back and started talking all this shit about the fucking church and
Come
all
on,
that
you son of a
bullshit,
bitch. You better
I
start.
looked him dead in his face. I was like, yo, you need to be careful. Like,
Yes.
I've been in the church. That's just bullshit. I told him to his face. That's Corey sitting right next to me. I was like, man, listen, I don't like. I've been into that world. That's
Well, I will say this. Regardless of Kyle's like religious beliefs, political, whatever. There's what a
Still
lot of what you're
bandages, still
talking about
bandages. Where the hell would they keep this shit?
is a lot of the reason why Kyle left. And I will say that in a holistic thing when you talk about us all growing up and the family and everything, and like I consider them for the first half of my life and in the middle of my life family. I've known them since I was little, been around for a lot, seen a lot. And you know the score by now. Now that you've been around the family for 8, 9, 10 years. A big part of that stuff that you're describing is, for all his faults, is a big part of the reason why Kyle left and barely comes around. So.
Yes, sterile bandages. Hello. What's this? Neurotech. Some sort of an injector of some kind.
overly aggressive. I get it why people won't come back. Like that shit is like they think like they're being a boss, but then again on the back end,
Our unit is getting ready to pull out. Got word a few minutes ago all the work we've been doing out here is a waste of time. Hundreds of infected people are swarming up the highway out of Farewell. There's no stopping them. Checkpoints are all on the run.
I'm pulling out. Okay, I'm coming.
Bugged out with your friends. Welcome to my world, you stupid son of a bitch.
Because he was talking about like the church, but he was actually being pretty light about it. He wasn't, and I know that speech.
Yeah.
You're involved in that. You're drumming for the church. I've been involved in all that different aspects.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
It's not like I'm sitting here like you fooling me. It's like I've been in that life. I know.
I will say this too, and I know you've always said that you kind of agree with her sentiment to a degree, or maybe you're in the middle or the cool. I don't know what you consider it, but being honest with you, too cold or too warm of parenting will mess with kids' psyches and the way they develop into adults. She was too cold of a parent to her kids. I understand you got to find a balance. You got to teach them to be adults. You have to parent them. But if you don't cultivate an environment where your kids aren't, if you cultivate an environment where your kids are scared of you and shit, and all you are to them is just a parent, and you're just waiting, you're just trying to raise them so they don't die, and you push them out of the house, it doesn't bode well for most kids in their development. Being too cold of a parent, it's I would say being too warm of a parent probably could be more detrimental in ways. But it's hard for kids to develop. When you get parented the way those two got parented, it's hard for your kids to develop relationships with their parents. That's why they don't have a good relationship with their mom. I don't know what Kyle's like with her now, but that's a big part of the reason why Adam doesn't have a good relationship with her.
Number one, he don't live
Yeah, he's not around.
She views him as that's her favorite.
Yeah. That's a whole other wrinkle too. So.
This is the one thing I've always questioned. This is the one thing I've always had a question about. Maybe Kyle's your favorite. And that's what it seems like on the first surface.
It's for sure.
You see the Christian now with a Christian wife. They're having a daughter. Or child. They're having
Boozer, you there? Boozer, goddammit, answer me.
As a gay woman.
He's not picking up. Where the hell is he?
Well,
That's listen. Coming from, like I've been involved in the Christian background.
right.
Where do you think your involvement is on that? Like, you might think you're there, and you might think that Kyle will bring you there, but again, that
Yeah, it definitely brings up some questions.
plays a hard role in that.
Yeah, who knows how that'll play out, but
And I will put this out there. Her first wife, Melissa, has a daughter, has grandchildren,
yeah.
was married to a military guy who was Spanish, Mexican, whatever.
I don't know much about that. I actually liked Melissa though.
Right. So what I'm saying is that dynamic was very contentious because of her sexual orientation and how she went about her business. There was dissension there. It wasn't from the daughter, it was from the husband. And guess what? Religiously, because he was religious and then the daughter followed along, Melissa was not very involved.
No. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens.
Be careful with that. The fact is that dynamically, those three, they're opposing people. They're not people that are attracted to each other to, as a family to each other.
St. John, this is Cope. When you get to the tower, our radio uplink has been shut down. I'll pay you to restore it.
So these men, you know them because shutting down Radio Free Oregon seems kind of personal.
Goddamn right it's personal. It used to be a part of my camp. Seems they didn't like the rules against stealing, raping, murdering.
Maybe
then-
like me, just tired of listening to your paranoid truth
then
and
I'm-
bullshit. St. John out.
I'm also interested to know, like, if he's still going to therapy or whatnot. Like, I think another reason why Adam and his mom struggle to get along and see eye to eye and come together and have good positive dialogue is because they're very similar. And I definitely think Adam doesn't like the fact that him and Angela are so similar. Not only are they so similar in their personalities, the things they do and the things they say, like, they look similar. Like, you put them next to each other, they're like, that's his mother. And I think that hinders dialogue too, that they're very similar. Like, he's like a male version of her in a lot of ways.
I've always thought their dynamic is that the way that Angela raised
Ato.
she, like, and again, there is a dynamic where you treat one kid above another.
Oh yeah, she treated Kyle.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna create that dynamic.
Hey, Boozer, I
If you
found some shit
again,
for your
raise them
arm.
like a tyrant, you raise them with heavy discipline.
Boozer.
You raise them with the rod instead of
Boozer.
Hey. Whoa. Oh, shit. Shit, Deke.
I always have this.
You're blowing your goddamn head off.
Let me see that arm, huh?
Right.
I got this.
Let me see the
Come on. All right.
Darren, when I mean, you see the idea when we play
Deke.
basketball. There is lines that I won't cross. Like, I'm like,
Thanks,
no,
brother.
look, listen, disrespect is just not.
Yeah.
It's not
Look, I'll be better,
tolerable in
okay?
my world.
Yeah.
But
We'll be fine.
There's only on certain occasions. That when you walk out on people.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's more of a life lesson.
Yeah.
You don't walk out on them. You don't walk on people that you care
You
about.
ride
don't
with.
walk out on them. That's not what you do. Because those people are the people that you should keep closest to. You don't walk out on them. That's not what you do. But then in the aspect of like basketball, where you're playing basketball, and then you don't like the decision that's made, it's like, no, you don't walk out on the basketball team. These are the people that
It's like Boozer
that
says,
you roll with,
we hear
you
a
playing
buck
with,
call my
like,
name.
again, yeah, it's just basketball, but like these are more larger life lessons when it comes to that. No, don't do that. I don't like that. Like, I don't like that aspect of it. I don't like that, whatever. But with them, the thing is that
All right,
the
okay.
way that
Let's go.
She raised them with heavy discipline, just like her dad did.
Yeah. And it's funny. It's funny. She got raised tougher and harder than those boys too.
Right. And I've seen that on a couple different levels. That's even like my brother's girlfriend. She had to raise her siblings while her mom ran the streets. So all of a sudden she became an adult before she was even close to being an adult or a young adult. So when she grew up, it's this dynamic where she's mothering everyone. You know what I mean? And she doesn't know how to get out of that because she just thinks that's her full-on space. And it's like, that's problematic. You know? So what I'm from that is
Deke, there? I crafted you a couple of items if you want to swing by.
Oh, Boozer, that's amazing. Yeah, I do need some. Deacon out.
And I also definitely think that you should let, your experiences with it simmer a little bit and see how much is working for you instead of just taking it at face value. Any type of therapy or any type of training where you're trying to like heal yourself and stuff, that shit takes time.
What the hell happened here? Wonder if they left anything worth the effort.
establish your own life. And if that is like he's
Sure.
therapy or you need something
Got you.
to help you get through what you're going through. Do it on your own. You don't have to prove to anybody else, not even to the person
Right.
you think is like the focal point of your life. You don't have to prove nothing to them. Live your life, do it the best way you can, and then if that person, you gotta be
Yeah, exactly. It's hard for a lot of people.
That's hard for a lot of people. You would never sit there and say, like, oh, you should switch that off, like, turn off the light. That is...
You heard him pull back! Box him in!
Gotta stop moving, sucker. A lot of ammo left.
Someone's down!
Right. Some would say. Right. Could have been a lot worse.
That's not what she's going to project forward.
Right.
Like, you have to be honest. That's probably what she's going to project forward. Listen, give the people credit that break the cycle. Like, normally a lot of people don't break that
Like my mother.
Yeah, it happens in all
this more than you.
Relationships. Because I'll be honest, who my dad is, who my mom is, that's who I am. Like, it's hard. Like you might want to break away from certain things, but it's like a lot of times I sit here and say it's like, no, this is.
Yeah,
This is who
I'm a lot of ways like my mom. Been trying to navigate it.
And I will say this in some cases, and this you have to be honest with yourself when looking in the mirror. Maybe other people might think what they do is kind of weird and kind of off-putting or whatever. But
That's the
you
last
know,
of
like, that's my mom. That's my dad.
Right.
You know what? I'm willing to accept some of that stuff, and I'm proud of it. I'm not gonna run away from, like.
Hell, he was here.
This is a big concept that, like, I had a conversation with. It was
Where'd he
my
go?
dad had a conversation, and when I'm going through some stuff,
He was here.
like some personal stuff, relationship stuff, and I'm like, Pop, I overthink
Damn it,
things.
lost him.
I just go way too hard on overthinking and thinking about it and being up at night and just thinking about it, and it's corrupting me. He's like,
You. Swing and a miss.
that's what it is. Like,
Take that.
you want me to do? Give it. My dad's son. That's who I am.
Yeah, keep on running around.
Like, the idea is like, oh my God,
Move it back.
It's so terrible, but it's like, I'm repeating.
Fall it back. Cover me.
What I know is what I learned.
Blast him. Jesus, Coop. How many men are you pissed off?
You gotta kind of accept who you are and just work through it and move on with it. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I overthink a lot of things. But maybe I should use some of that stuff to my advantage. I won't be able to do it all the time. But it's who I am. You know what I mean? It makes me who, you know, like when I go to work and I'm defiant, and when I want to fight and all that other stuff. But that, some of that's from my dad. Some of that's from my mom. So it's like I might want to deny certain things.
All right. This has got to be the generator, but it's been shot to hell.
My mom and my dad too. It's like, you know, I might have these things that people might supposedly say are terrible. You know, they're not good looks. Oh, okay.
Not good looks.
You know what? Some things are good looks. Like you know about it. Kelly coming at me, and I'm like, I'll give it right back to her. Like, she said some bullshit to me today, and I was like, I'm not illiterate. I know how to read. Like, don't fucking play me like I don't know how to read. Like, don't be a fucking idiot. Like, but some of that stuff is the spiciness, the strikeness from my mom, from my dad. Don't play me. Like.
Okay. That should do it.
I could move with you, but like you could say some of the bad parts of my family or how I grew up, but it's like, listen, there's some parts of here I don't back down, and that comes directly from
Drop it.
Right.
If you had bullets, I wouldn't be doing it, would I?
Like, listen, they have a spiciness that they do.
Please, mister.
Have jokes and they fight and all this other stuff.
I don't shoot women if I have a choice. Do I have a choice?
I ain't got nothing. I got nowhere to go.
It's actually like a very strong point of them. I'm just saying some of the aspects of Angela and how she raised Adam and Kyle.
Jesus Christ.
That are problematic.
Right.
All right.
And on Adam's end, you touched on something earlier, is like, there comes a point in time when it comes to anything in life bothering you, a tragedy, all these other things, and there's only a handful of things where it's like, that can happen where I can understand where someone can't overcome their emotional obstacle when it comes to it. People have a hard time just accepting certain things, especially when it comes to other people's behavior. It's like, let her be her and accept it, and that's it, dude. Like, you're not, it takes, you know, if someone has some serious behavioral issues or like it takes a lot of time to fix that shit. And like, I hope the class has really helped him and stuff. And he won't know how much it's helped him until later on. But like, you know, the idea you're just gonna, you know, it's gonna work for her. Just because it's worked for you doesn't mean it's gonna work for somebody else. And like at the end of the day, that's not therapy the way going to a clinician weekly. You know, is therapy. Not trying to shit on the program and shit. It's like
Right. And what I'm saying with that program, again, we had the idea that like she wouldn't survive very long, but that's her journey. Like for Adam, if that worked for you, that's a good part of your journey. It's not,
Shit, here it is.
her. I just think that there's a little bit of like, I'm smelling a little bit of like from all of them, like because being around them, like I know better than you. You need
you need this, right?
Right.
You need this.
That might be right, but it's not what's gonna go down. Again, live your own life.
Like they're getting like tons of new people to that shit. It's like truly be careful when you start thinking you know what's best for everyone else. It's like you've only done one round of it and tipped your toes into that world just a little bit. And it's like you just, you know, sending everyone to it. We're sending everyone to it. It's like, calm down.
Yeah,
you know, let it fester a little bit.
Got some papers, but some crafting. Yeah.
For sure.
Guess what?
Deke, you there? It's probably nothing. Sounded like bike engines, riding somewhere on the mountain.
I just know the people involved.
I just finished clearing the radio tower for Copeland. I'm gonna climb the tower, see if I can see anything.
We should send Stab to it.
I'm just saying.
This group therapy thing that Adam goes to, Stab would be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
I'm just gonna grab some shit.
Like, you come in, there's other people that are there.
Dude, it's like, it's got some cult vibes.
Yeah, it's so you start talking, and
you wake up, there's a dick in your mouth. I'm just joking.
So, you start talking, and like,
I'm ready to go back at it.
Basically, the idea is like, it's a
group therapy.
Class. Yeah, and then it turns into be where you have to be more self-effacing about how you present yourself to people, how you project out to people.
Yeah. And you do it all with other people, and you do activities that force you to try to be honest with strangers and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's been doing it for a little while now. I don't know if he finished the program or if he's done. And he says it's helped him. I hope.
You okay?
You know, like.
You don't sound like yourself.
Yeah.
It's nothing. You know, I just let this.
Me too, but I'm not gonna harp on it.
Lucky for me, she was out of ammo.
Yeah, he's making an attempt. A lot of people's biggest issue is understanding they need to fix things. Yes. So.
That code of yours, it's gonna get you killed.
Yeah, well, something's gonna do it, right? Does it matter what? Deacon out. Jesus, what a climb. All right, let's see what the hell Boozer's talking about. We're right. Someone's on the mountain. I see smoke from their campfire.
Son of a bitch. I knew I heard something. Where are they? I'm gonna head out there.
No, god damn it, Boozer. Gotta get your arm healed up so we can ride the hell out of here. I'll take care of him.
Oh, shit. It's just, I'm going a little stir crazy here, Dick.
Just try to stay awake in case they head your way. Deacon out. Almost there. Yeah, come on, keep going. Almost there.
Not releasing control on any level. So Adam wants to get
shit's killing me.
to go into the program. I don't think she's there past 1 day. There was some people that I heard that said she won't even be there for So I think the first class was what, like 3.5 hours? Or 2.5
I
hours,
don't know.
like that. So something like that. I was like, she wouldn't stay past one fucking class. That's just me personally. She's just not. That's.
What would you do? Should you just finish the whole thing?
No. Well, you know what? I will stand corrected here. I will say and accept my resignation on knowing who people are or who are not. I'm just saying, like, I don't think it would happen. And from what I just told, the story that I just told you, and the way she acted about that fucking hutch,
Yeah.
there ain't no fucking way. There ain't no fucking way she ain't staying there and she's getting enlightenment. There's just no way. Or her own personal enlightenment. There's no way.
Be interesting. I want to sit rep.
St. John to Copeland's camp. It's done. The radio tower's locked down. I've restored your radio uplink.
Copy that. You may not see the value in St. John, but Radio Free Oregon is the only thing keeping us from turning into savages.
No cope. The only thing keeping us from turning into savages is about 9 square meals. Try going hungry for 3 days. There's no such thing as a starving patriot.
Well, sir, I hope to God you're wrong about that. Copeland out.
Radio Free Oregon. Jesus, what have I done? Booze man, you awake? I'm heading to that camp you spotted north of the mountain.
I heard gunshots.
Yeah.
Might be an ambush camp.
Find out when I get there. Deacon out.
Booze man, you were right. They set up along the railroad tracks.
Kill every one of the sons of bitches.
That was kind of the plan.
Deacon out.
Yes, damn it. What, are you waiting to jump me?
Where the hell he go? Come on out. Stop this bullshit, yeah? You know you're out there. We're not gonna give up looking for you.
somewhere.
When we find you, you're not gonna like what we do to you. You give up. Be all gentle-like.
I was like, if it was just me, I was
Hiding in these bushes?
yeah.
Who was that?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Hopefully good things. All of a sudden you just get the report back, Angel just knocked 2 of the staff out. Just fucking all blows up. She used to knock dudes out for her kids. Yeah.
Here!
I don't. A friend of his who's in the program, who helps. I think he helps run the program. Invited him. They must have had like a conversation at some point, being like, "Hey, man, you want to come join the cult?" And he was like, "Sure." No, I'm just joking.
Move it back! I need covering fire! Falling back!
Well, supposedly she is, but they do it all in group therapy. I mean, I don't want to. As someone who's studied and been part of that world to a degree, I don't want to like shit on her credentials or whatever. She seems really nice. I met her because I had to go there to help Adam for one of his therapy things.
That's the last of them. Stay the hell off O'Leary Mountain.
Super effective overall. Like you put me under a spotlight like that, I'm like, fuck all you. I'm out of here.
Apparently they have to do a lot of group therapy where like people start crying, people get pissed at each other and square up and shit. And he said it gets live. He said he did laugh on more than one occasion, and he was like having to hold it back.
They won't be doing any
I mean,
more
this is a
killing
kid that
O'Leary.
laughed. This is a kid that laughed at fucking boot camp military and had to run extra because of it.
I should have been there.
So I bet you he did laugh.
Just rest up, Booze Man. Rest up. We're riding north as soon as your arm heals. You got that?
Yeah, I hear you.
Later.
I'm like, listen, if someone was like, listen, I want you to go to like mental health therapy, I would do that if it was a one-on-one thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride up to the cemetery and see if I can find Leon's stash.
Yeah, I think group therapy has its place. The problem is people like to run to these
heading
things
north as
right
soon as you
away.
arrive.
Now, I think he definitely was already going to a therapist. I think. Don't quote me on that. But there's a lot of people that will just go to these types of therapies, not fully understanding like what exactly they need, right? Group therapy has its place. There's only one therapy I do not like. I do not like marriage counseling and relationship therapy because if you fucking need a therapist,
Did you say you were heading
you
north?
probably should break up.
Booze Man, no.
And the rates in which therapy for couples and marriages are successful is very low.
I just
Like if I was a clinician and someone was like, think about going to couples therapy, my wife, I probably wouldn't give them any advice because it'd be shitty of me to be like, get a divorce. It's not professional. But like, I would be like, I don't know nothing about that, man. That's up to you. Like, I think marriage counseling's fucking stupid. But yeah, personally, she should go see someone solo. Like, if she wants to get help to change her behavior. But I don't know. Who knows? Like, does she need help? I don't know.
No, you're gonna get yourself.
We don't even know if she really needs help. Like,
You gotta wait till you're whole, brother. I'm over here anyway, so I'll take care of the mess. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Deke.
Deke, wait till tonight.
no.
Or take them out while it's still light out. There'll be more of them, but they won't be as strong.
But from what I've seen
It doesn't look too bad.
she's kind of
Right.
living her best life.
Deke.
There's ways in which I can point out where
God
that
damn it. I'm sick and tired of drifters coming in my camp, killing folk.
she's setting up her life in her best way.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, and I'm talking about it from a personal aspect where she gets with these people, she don't